All right, and here we are with round 4 of the Conquest relay run. I just got the save, and let's check it out. Wyvern core. That's so disappointing. We had such a cool Corin, and now look at her. E rank in both. What a sad Corin. She did get to debows at least before she got her class changed, but yeah, this is just sad. Luckily, we are past chapter 20 now, so we do have both the level 3 shots. So we can change her to whatever, really, which is cool. So we can fix that, but it is annoying. Can't believe someone do that, especially like, why go Wyvern Lord and not Malignite? Like, if you're gonna pick a lane class, at least pick the one that's the super overpowered broken class. But okay, whatever. Yeah. Before I look at anything else, I do want to take a look around the castle. We do have both level 3 shops. Level 3 lottery shop. Nothing else looks super crazy. Okay, classes. Odin. Simply outstanding. Capped weapon ranks. Incredible. Also, wow, 30 strength. 32 skill. Odin is amazing. 27. What a unit. Be funny to make him a sorcerer now that he has capped weapon ranks, because like there's nothing more for him to do here. Okay, we have Wyvern Xander with a friendship seal and a Nosferatu +1. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that the rest of the team understands what I've been putting down, and we are going to get the amazing Sorcerer Xander. Cool. Leo's level 10. That's pretty impressive. What the heck? So he hasn't been trained in another class. So they bought these skills via the logbook then. I'm not sure how I feel about that. That's a little cheesy. Camilla is... This doesn't even look like she's had stat boosters. She's just stupid. Perry, meanwhile, has had a lot of stat boosters and is still terrible. Yeah, she's still bad. Niles looks fine. Gazak was deployed for some reason. I mean, I guess he was tanky, and Soen really likes tanky units for the grinding. Azura is still a Kinshi. Disappointing. Okay. Charlotte, cool. And Nyx, only a D swords. That's a little sad. I would have liked to see her be at C rank so that she could weapon sword. But we'll get there. Gunter, level 14. Okay. Yeah, and then everything else looks about what we expect. I feel like he got advantage somehow. I assume also logbook. Anything else? Poor Arthur. He's in the last slot, which means every other character has been deployed, including Liam, the generic Wyvern Rider. And Arthur still hasn't. And that's sad. Poor Arthur. Okay, let's look at our supports. It is done. We now have the one, the only Sorcerer Xander. So, wait, no, we don't want strength +2. He's a mage now. Why would we want strength +2? Okay. So Sorcerer Xander is hilarious, and obviously quite bad. But it's very, very funny. Who turned off the music, by the way? What's why is the music not playing? What's going on there? Good. Game? Okay, I don't know what's going on with the music, but it seems to have just stopped. So that's a little strange. Okay, nope, don't want to play dresses. Mushroom staff. Okay. I assume someone went into the settings and turned off the music, because no jingles are playing when we pick up items either. But I can... Skill and luck surge for Felicia, that's full hit surge actually, that's 8 points of hit, which is kind of useful because the Flinch Shuriken's bad at hitting things. But given that Felicia hasn't been deployed, I doubt it will matter. It is funny seeing a luck surge on Felicia. So the important thing to check, we had a lot of money last round. The question is, how much do we still have? This is the mess hall. I don't know why I thought I could check the money in the mess hall.
Please, take your time.
Not much. Okay, but I could sell some things. Like, I mean, I can't sell that, but we could sell some things.
Farewell.
Yeah, oh, I guess I should take a look at the con. Okay. This got to +3. It looks like most of the stuff that I remember from last round is still here. Yeah, we have everything important, including some of the wackier stuff. And an arm scroll. As well as 2 eternal seals. I assume Sohn bought, well, I don't know that it was Sohn, but I assume it was him. Bought the eternal seals so that I wouldn't have any money.
Please, take your time.
Because they sell for nothing, even though they cost like 12k. So that's a little tricky. I can feed the fish and maybe get a gold bar, but money management is going to be a little awkward. Because there's a bunch of things we have to do. Corin needs to get out of Wyvern and into Priestess so that she can, you know, do the things that she was meant to do. I'd show off all of the cool stuff she could do on the upcoming map, except that she can't do any of it in Wyvern, and it's not a map that play is meaningful for. She would be legitimately better as a Priestess in Chapter 22. Alternatively, we could recruit Soleil. So that means Laszlo and Perry got made. That's interesting. I don't really want to do the Soleil paralogue. I kind of want to do Chapter 22 itself. Because, I mean, we've got to get next to Swordfair, right? In fact, if I'm careful about seals, Zoran promoted Nyx before she hit level 20, I think. And then Chapter 22, since she was promoted before 20, could turn Nyx into a pretty insane move. Or I could use that time to do something else more productive. Could also go Xander and Armskull, so that he can use the Nosferatu. But I feel like, I mean, I can't use an arm scroll after that. I gotta do it right, So I will think on what I want to do, and then I will return with that. So, it took me a long time to figure out what my plan would be for this chapter. Which is fine. It's the holiday season, so I wasn't really in a rush. But mostly, there's so many things that I could be doing, and it's hard exactly to figure out which of those I should do. For one, our Corin is just in a completely terrible class. She has no 1-2 range options, she has no magical options. Her combat is pretty much useless compared to Priestess, where she would be faster, more magically adept, and would have a 1-2 range weapon in the form of the Shining Bell. As a Priestess, she could just walk through the chapter and clear it no problem. She'd one-round pretty much every enemy type on the map. The only thing that she wouldn't be able to double are the Falcon Knight reinforcements, but she'd just OHKO those with the Shining Bell. Instead, she's stuck in Wyvern Wolf, so she can't do any of that. She's limited to 1 range combat, and it has to be on the physical side, which is most of these enemies' higher defensive stat. Which is all around not great. Made worse by the fact that of the, I believe, 73 enemies on this map, including reinforcement, 40 of them have ranged weapons. Now, it's very easy to enemy phase a ranged weapon with a ranged weapon. It's a lot harder to enemy phase a ranged weapon with a melee weapon. In some cases, such as the case of the Battering Club, it's straight up impossible. And for tomes and the like, it's a lot harder. There's a couple places you can do it. You can form a nice choke point here, put some sort of enemy blocking here, and the other 1-2 ranged enemies will be forced to suicide into on this forest. But overall, that's a lot of effort, and it's not really convenient. It doesn't work in a lot of settings, compared to having 2 range or a 1-2 range, which would let you just walk around enemies on enemy things. Corin can't do that. In return, she's a Wyvern, which provides flight and defense, things that don't really do anything here. The enemies on this map don't hit particularly hard. Their average about 38 attack, and go up to about 41 physical attack. As a Priestess, Clone's bulk would be such that she gets 4 hit KO'd by them. Between guard gauges, that means she gets 8 hit KO'd. There's nowhere on the map where you can stand in range of more than 8 enemies, so Priestess Corin's bulk would be totally sufficient, and Wyvern's is overkill, as well as much worse res, so she gets 2 shot back from the OG instead of being able to actually fight them. So as a Wyvern Lord, she's mostly just terrible at combat. She does have some useful skills. She still has Rally Block from the time as a Priestess, as well as Demo Bell from when she was a maid. And Wyvern Lord does give her Rally Defense, so it's not all a lost cause. She can still contribute. She's just really not cut out for combat at this point. Totally lacking ranged weapons is just not good. So it would obviously be nice to reclass. Unfortunately, funds were very limited. I was doing lottery shop rolls. I didn't get anything good. But I did get a couple sellables, just Steel Lance, I think, and something else. So I managed to get a little bit of extra money, but not much. To the point where I didn't have enough seals to reclass Corin into Wyvern Lord. So what's more important is Ashura. They cannot handle more Kenshi Ashura. I know that she was 1 level away from air superiority. Don't care. She got camaraderie, she got Darting Blow. We are done with Kenshi Ashura. I want a songstress back. So that's what I'll be spending my first heart seal on. This obviously improves our team immensely. It's the single biggest improvement we could make to this team with one heart seal. So that's that. Then I'm also investing ridiculous amounts in it. I mean, come on, you all know I'm doing it. I have 2 partner seals for her. I'd like her to dip into MOA and pick up the skills from that class, and then get back into Sorcerer. In order to do that, she does need to fight enemies. Now, I saw someone's taunt, arm skills are for noobs, and if that's what it takes to get Levin Sword next, so be it. Next will be Vantage Sweeping along with Ophelia to clear out most of the enemies along this path. We'll be using this path to train Xander, who's mostly interested in Tome Rank, but he is also a little underleveled and could use some XP. So yeah, that's the general plan. I want Nyx and Ophelia to go up this side, Xander and Leo to go up this side. We'll reconvene in the center, break over here, where Nyx and Odin will meet up and start farming the Falcon Knight Reinforcements 3x2, so that we can hopefully get Nyx to level 15. But I don't really know that that will be feasible while also training Xander. This chapter is about the earliest point in Conquest where you can have a 20 and 15 unit. Nyx promoted a little earlier, so she'll be a little ahead of that, but I'm also feeding a lot of kills the same. So I don't actually know how it will go, and I've done 0 planning. So let's get to it. First things first, we need Xander. Then he can use Shelter to grab Leo, and we can, we'll just go in. We can Azura Sington, and Xander can now stand here. We want to get out of the range of the magic monster, but in range of as many enemies as possible for Xander to fight. Nyx, on the other hand, needs to get in position so that her and Ophelia can enemy phase the enemies on this side together. This is a little threat, so we'll be using Rally Defense as well as Champion to give her a little bit of a defensive boost. And yeah, the rest of the movements on this turn don't really matter. These two should clear out a lot. Someone turn enemy phase skip off. Let me brief that so that the enemy phase can actually play out. That's a little annoying. Okay, and after that minor hiccup, we are back. I have also taken the liberty of redoing some of my items and taking a better look at the map in the meantime. Yeah, so let's just go right into it. And this time, let's remember to learn. Wait, where is it? I don't know where it is. Skip action, there we go. We can actually see Sorcerer Xander do his thing. He will run around these 3 guys, as well as he won't run around this guy because of the forest, because he doesn't have the weapon aura yet. Then technically she could die here, but the odds are really low, so I'm not really bothered by that possibility. And over here, these 3 will get ready to help.
Ophelia's desk is with you. Evil be gone!
Oh wow, Nyx actually got hit.
Phew.
That's pretty unlikely. But she also has to get hit by the other enemy.
Trying to get killed? Such a nuisance. Remember this! Not
No. Speed and defense.
I'll do what no one else can. Pay attention! How very amusing. I can support you.
Okay.
Victory is mine! Not enough.
Okay. Oh, I guess she actually lives. Even if she gets hit by both. Oh, she didn't. Oh well. Okay. Now, what we want to do is have Forest activate this Dragon Bane. Xander can go over here and attack this Oni. He won't one round so that Niall can chip and let him get another attack in. Then we have Azura go over here, ping to him so that he can move here and take out this Oni while baiting this one. So Camilla can stand here and pop the Dragon Bane. But Nyx can go and take out this one. Perfect. We get Astra. It's useless for her since she's pretty much leveled to the block. So yeah, now she can take out this guy on the upcoming enemy phase. Well, this group can head over this fight.
Fate has paired us. Not today.
Card gauge keeps her safe so that she can reliably take down this guy. And we are good.
Such a nuisance.
Xander leaves this guy with 1 HP so that he can then hit him again for a second point of tome rank. Because we do really want him to get to D rank so that he has access to Nosferatu for healing. And C rank, the Calamity Gate would also be nice. And I'll probably go for it, but it's not super important like Nosferatu rank is. Over here, we can just use Forest to heal. And to take out this guy.
Appearances can be
We can put Nyx here, or not Nyx, Charlotte here for passive support. That works even in guard stance, it's just divided by 4. So she is getting... I don't actually know what Charlotte gives at C. She might be giving crit, which is useless.
fate is cruel.
But I'm too lazy to look it up, and Nyx is plenty strong enough without it. So we'll be fine. She has a guard gauge, so we can simply retreat back here. Put her on the fort, and she can take out all 3 of these Omniogis for a little bit more EXP. Over on this side, I will have Xander and Leo prepare to take on these guys with Azura's help. she is totally fine against these Omniogens because she'll have guard gauge for 2 of them.
In like the night.
You don't actually need a lot of bulk for enemy phase in small groups like this, because you can just time your guard gauge to cancel nearly all of the attacks. It's really useful for training next. Because technically, while attack stancing and dual striking through a group gives you more total EXP, enemy phase juggernauting like
Fate
this
is cruel.
gives you a lot more EXP on one unit. Nyx got 3 kills. She would only be able to get, like, well, I guess she could have killed all 3 of them in guard stance on enemy phase. But in attack stance on player phase. But it definitely would have diluted her EXP a little bit compared to, her just enemy phase. Anyways, now we can have Xander get boosted like that. Which means he's 1 short of 1-rounding Onis, so we just hope he gets magic on this level.
I'll do what no one else can.
If he won it, there would be an easy fix of just putting Camilla next to him.
I see.
But yeah, magic. Vengeance would be cool because we'd get more crit quotes. Doesn't actually do anything practical. Sadly, we do have 5 practical skills, so I'm gonna have to ditch it. Even if it is a very fun skill. Yeah, and we can lead these guys to defeat.
Don't worry.
Because at that magic level, Xander can now 1-round Onis, even though they have substantially more resistance than their blacksmith counterpart.
For the glory of Nor!
We can handle this.
You've left an opening.
Remember this.
And that's
Your
the
battle
blacksmith
is
dead.
over.
The Oni will now try to go around the long way,
My foes should fear me.
which means that, ooh, nice dodge. That's actually pretty useful. Which, since the Oni is going around the long way, we can take him out and get ready for Hana to approach, so that we can also start bullying Hana for more tome rank on Xander. We don't actually want Leo to rally magic, so that Xander can get a little bit of extra tome rank by not 1-rounding magic. Nyx, meanwhile, can just take out this guy.
What now?
Perfect. This enemy is now forced to suicide into her. We could have forced heal, she had taken damage, but she hasn't. And now we just wait. We do want to move this group a little more this way. Got everyone. I'll just wait for you.
Destiny placed me here.
And Nyx can easily take out this guy. Okay. Now we can... We don't want to be in range of Hana just yet. But what we do want to do is attack with Xander.
Not
Move to Camilla the same. Attack with Xander again.
We need each other.
And so then, there's not quite enough. And Camilla is too much. Unless, do we have a weaker axe for her? We have the bronze axe. All of our axes are forged. It's really annoying, actually. Yep, but with the bronze axe, we can feed this to Xander and get a little bit of extra tome rank. Girl, of course, gets a billion XP, even though she doesn't level, because of course she does. She's gonna, okay, I'll heal you. This group now needs to prepare to go through here. Okay. Now, let's see what we can do with this choke point here. At 33 speed from Inspiring Song, Xander won't get double, which means we can just keep taking pot shots at Hana. Because he'll be totally fine, and she will apply Heart Taker to herself, which will negate the Wood will avoid boost. Yeah. She can run 7, but that won't be an issue because Xander has such low strength due to being in Sorcerer. So we can just keep... Wow, nice crit. We could just keep shuffling around until he killed her. But yeah, details on Xander now. That's really cool. Because he now has access to Nosferatu and can use that to heal himself and just tank better. So now we want to activate this Dragon Vein to tear down that wall on the other side. This group can get ready to go through. I will just wait one more turn. Before we can just Camilla. Pop this Dragon Vein and we can get ready to clear out this group. Tsubaki does suck, but he does have a lot of avoid from Perfectionist. But he's very slow and very weak, so he's not really too much of a threat. And we can have Kazaa use the Berserker's Axe and eliminate this guy. Next, can dual strike off of Gazak for extra hit and take out this guy. Then we can have Ophelia. Use fire to ensure that Nyx gets the dual strike. Perfect. And Veruca can trade her hand axe to Charlotte to ensure Nyx gets Nyx gonna get it that. That's fine. But if Charlotte had missed there, we would have gotten a little bit of EXP with Veruca. And now we just freeze him. Simple. Xander can now go through here. We can start moving this group up. Sending Odin with supportive from Corrin and start working on this launcher. I want to take out this launcher because the launchers are just such a pain on this map. They're the one part of this map that makes me like want to cheese it. Because you could just cheese it by deploying everyone on one side. And that's a little lame. But like, launchers are pretty darn lame too. Okay. We will have Xander... Let's have Xander Nos tank these guys, actually. With Nosferatu, he won't kill. But because he won't kill, he'll be really bulky. He'll just survive them indefinitely and be able to farm a lot of tome rank off them. Well, Odin won't kill this guy, but that's fine. We can just keep working at it. We can shelter this guy. meant to transfer. It's a mistake I make a lot, actually. Okay. Trade, Gazak, hand axe. Gazak, hand axe. Thanks to Gazak's certain blow, you can bypass Takumi, or not Takumi, Tsubaki's high point, and then break Perfectionist, allowing Mix to be super accurate. Getting next to level 12.
Appearances can...
Let me just keep doing random heals. Rally. Okay. That's everyone important. The launchers continue to be very annoying. But yeah.
What are you waiting for?
Okay. Now I want to give Nyx and Ophelia para so that she can go here, take on this guy. We'll have Baruka rally her defense, and Boris continue to apply Gentian, but even if she gets hit by the launcher, the Silver Yumi won't do much damage. Xander can go... Take him out. Switch. Do a bunch to him. Xander go here. Nosferatu. Wow! Xander keeps hitting. That's awesome. Because that means this guy's forced to apply Heartseeker to himself. Which will make Xander even more accurate. Xander should just be totally fine with all of these guys. Which is just super cool. What an awesome unit. Okay.
The chosen heroine arrives.
Chance of death, but it's low. I'm willing to just go for that. Yep, this guy's forced to apply dual or Heartseeker to himself. We miss anyways, doesn't matter.
We can handle this.
None of these guys can remotely threaten Xander. You can just Nosferatu through all of them.
Stay on your toes. I'll do what no one else can.
And that's another level.
I see.
Skill and luck. That's really cool. As you've noticed, his hit rates aren't the greatest in Sorc. So him getting skill and luck is really cool. These guys are in range, so we'll have Xander. I don't really want to put him... Well, he only has 2 tones, and you have a bunch of staves. So if we put you here, then next, so she can go here. If my understanding of staff AI is correct, which it very well might not be, they should silence... Oh, maybe the hit will be too low. Now let's go for it. Yeah, they silenced Xander. I was in fact wrong. That's fine.
Here we go.
That does mean... But it missed, so Xander's fine anyways.
I'll fight too.
So that's, you know, never punished for a mistake.
We can handle
I have been playing pretty fast and loose this chapter.
For the glory of Nor!
Yeah, I don't really have anything to say about that. I'll be playing pretty fast and loose this chapter.
such a nuisance.
But that's actually not even fast, just poorly. Yeah, okay. Xander can now sit here and keep more. 1 silence left, so we'll go out of range. And take out... Or not. Okay. What we can do is transfer you here. Rally, switch. Take that guy out. That will disable one of the launchers for the time being. We can mend next. We'll move this group back so that Xander can keep farming tome rank on the whatchamacallit.
Oh, what a pain in the butt!
Okay.
What are you waiting for? Trying to get killed? Good luck. I can support you.
Yeah, again, this is fine. Xander's invincible, so we can just keep trying until he hits and gets his tome rank. And with that guy down, Xander is really close to sea tones. And quite strong. Now we just need to prepare to take out this Mechanist group. Which shouldn't be hard at all. What we want to do there is separate you over here. And just get this group ready to pop the Dragon Vein. Can only need a movement drop that. Yep, okay. Now we just have Leo rally magic, Xander shelter, Azure thing. We can keep using this little maneuver to get Xander both rally magic and paired up, so that we can one-round enemies with him. We need a little bit. We do need a little. Yeah, 3 strength, we need 1 round. So we'll just give you what I get if you want. We'll go with Baruka, and he can just 1 round. And now, you pair into them. Wait here, apply Heart Seeker. And we'll just go for the... Perfect. Okay. Sakura is now going to activate the Dragon Bane, which will reconstruct the walls. And Yukimura is going to cause a series of reinforcements. Both of these things are actually to our benefit. We can start to establish a defensive foothold inside the walls. And the reinforcements we can farm for you. And we're totally able to leave whenever we want precisely there. Oh my gosh, the Bakapok good fortune with his 12 luck. That's hilarious. I've never seen that happen. You know what? Good on you, Gazak. Good for you. Okay. Thanks regrettably. I'm only take on one of them. We'll get Keaton over here. Okay. What is important to do is clear out inside of there. Camilla can hand axe. Odin can go here, and also with a which Bolt axe, oh no, Yukimura has Seal Strength, but it won't matter. We Bolt axe Yukimura for a little bit of chip. We sing to Odin, who now is fast enough to double Sorcerer, and can just take her out. Perfect. Send the Spirit Dust with Convoy. And the staves are now offline. Xander can go here with Nosferatu and wall off this side. And I don't want Gazov to kill Kimura, so we won't do that yet.
Don't worry. Remember this! I'll do what no one else can.
Yeah, Xander is now impervious to damage, both physically and magically on that side. So he can just continue to wall off. X dodged. That's super useful, actually. Okay, more enemies here. But Odin can one round this guy. Okay. We don't want to be in range of the Sakos, though. So we want Gazak to get a pair up so that he's faster than Yukimura. And it's safe to 13 times 3 isn't lethal. Perfectly safe to do that. Nyx could go for this. It would be better with an attack stance such that she can just be safe in case she misses. Or no, she's safe even if she misses. She just needs more magic, which she can get from Rose's Thorns. Yeah. So, it will be, or we can enfeed, no, that's got terrible hit rate, plus one. Well, if this group back up, Xander can keep on chipping away at them. Could go here for Roses. Better yet. Have to know what to do here. But you do have a bolt line amount. If any of you have range left. There's a pattern club. The Camilla should be fine. Huh. Or we can dual strike off of Camilla. Let's move Camilla here. With the fair and balanced. Nyx go here. And just, we'll see how she does. Perfect. She had 2 tries at that. Even if she missed, it wasn't a huge deal. The fact that I forgot to reclass her is a slight big deal. That's a problem, Sean. That's a problem, because now she's going to get Sorcerer 1 level later. Oh well. Can sing to her. and train here. Trade Odin over to the Bolt Naginata. Take out this guy. You all can just retreat to safety. I do need to reclass next as soon as possible. Just what a dumb mistake.
We can handle this.
But it's fine. All it means is that she'll get life and death 1 level later, which means she'll get sword 1 level later. Which is, like, a problem, given that we want her build to, like, work. We do need all of those skills. But it's not, like, the end of the world. Okay, this is a lot of enemies. But it's nothing we can't handle. +4 steel sword is very fun. Not actually a particularly good weapon, because it is only 1 range still, but it is very. Just how much damage she did. Like, she is 1 short of outcome now, which means with Rose's Thorn, she would apply that. Or Gazak can just kill. Yeah, this is a kill. And both of them have massive crit values, so we can... Oh. Let Camilla take out this guy. I'll sandwich more on these two. And then I guess we sing goodbye. So you can just one shot. Not quite. With a strength pair if you could. Very cool. Why is Kazak going so hard? Like, what's going on there, Kazak? Let's make sure the crit. Because... Just to check, do we have any con... Wait. Okay, what do we do here, actually? Okay, I see what to do. We shelter her. Transfer her. Transfer her again. Switch. Thing. The Odin eliminates this guy. And now there's 2 Falcos, but we should just be fine. I would like Camilla to... Oh, this guy's gonna... I mean, whatever. You can use a tome on a hero, it won't do anything. Are either of these... So I guess I will, just to be safe, pull that guy. Okay.
What are you waiting for?
Xander's still just totally fine. We get a free level on Leo. That's, something.
Such a nuisance.
C-rank tomes.
Sure, why not?
Goal achieved.
How shall we proceed?
And Kazak is fine.
I'll
Cool.
support you.
Okay, and now we remember to reclass Nyx. That would be really bad if I forgot again. Straight to Master of Arts so that she can start working on Life and Death.
How very
Yeah, so now that he's here, that actually worked out better for us because positioning allows Nix to get here and kill. And transfer separate. And now Nix is next to Ruggiera, and can get shelter set. So that she can kill this guy. And she can get ready to take on the automaton. So let's just have Odin one-shot this guy. Okay, Xander's doing fine. He can just keep on doing what he's doing.
Nice.
Oh, he got magic again. That's awesome. Yeah. So let's unpair everyone so that we are more flexible next time.
We can handle this.
Xander will continue to just tank here. Yep. Now next, does she get... She doesn't get one shot, so she should be totally fine to just stand there and take them out. Because... Yeah, she'll only take phase 1 attack. So we can also give her Odin. Just so that she gets more stamp, and she can take them out. As for Xander, I guess I'll let him take out the Mechanist before we'll retreat and let Nyx start to deal with that group. Because she does need more EXP than I intended at first, because I messed up the leveling. I've been playing terribly this time around. Don't know why, but whatever.
I see all.
Perfect.
My aching
She'll
blood.
face the silver uni, but then she'll have guard gauge, so she won't get hit by the next atomic.
With age comes wisdom.
And we'll just get blocked and taken out. She was getting 8 for those kills. She'll be getting like nothing per kill now. So even if she kills those guys, she won't. She won't get to level 16. So we are going to just have to leave her there. But we could have Xander slowly whittle through them. He won't get to B tomes, but he'll get pretty high. Unless there's a better target. Could try to get Odin to life and death, but at this point his bulk is so good that like he doesn't really have a good use for it. How much would Nyx get? She's level 15. Level 10. There's a lot of them. Let's look them all right up. Let's go for it. Yeah, let's go for it. Xander can just fall back here in Concoction. That puts Forest in range. Oh, just a quick launcher. That's fine, whatever. We'll shelter him out of range anyways. And unpair everyone except for... No.
Such a nuisance.
Okay. So now, this guy will get one rounded by Nyx if he attacks into her. So what we need to do is start retreating down this way. routed. So Nyx is one level away from life and death. She has the partner seal to go into Swordmaster to immediately get Swordfair from one level. Xander got to see Tomes. The only question left is who do we use the Spirit Dust on? Because both Xander and Nyx are viable candidates for it. And there is, come on, you guys know me at this point. Of course I'm going to be telling you, so what did you expect? But yeah, we now have the Sorcerer Xander. He's really potent at this point. He got so much speed that he should just one round most things. Yeah, and he's got Nosferatu for durability. He's got the Disrobing Gale for even more speed, and he can still use Siegfried. It's great. It's such a good unit at this point. So we'll just send Leo over to go seize and be done. Because that is the map over. Anything relevant to do? I think we're good. So let's just end the map. I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Sorry that was such a slow, feedy map, but I did really want to train up Sorcerer Xander. Yeah, and he's now online. Just totally ready to go. Ready to tank and be a sword. Bye.